morning, YouTube. It's the old soldier coming back at you on this early Monday morning from Robeson County, North Carolina. As you know, Monday morning is Poetry Monday. I'm coming at you from the house this morning because I don't have to be at class till 10 o'clock, so I don't have to leave so early. So decided to do this morning's poetry reading from here in my office. Gotta get a little sip of Black Rifle coffee. I don't need to get some of that stuff. It's good stuff. But anyway, as we always know, Monday's always Poetry Monday. And the poem I selected today is titled "The Cost of Freedom, the Price So High." Written by R. Lee Lionbarger, Sergeant First Class, retired. And it goes to read: As tyranny is a constant threat, vigilant we must stand. That freedom would prevail, peace would reign above all. Yet there are those who would do us harm. In the shadows they lurk, plotting to hurt us in what they do. But who is it that stands guard? Many have and many more still do. They stand ready to fight, ready to defend, sacrificing time from home, away from family and friends, through holidays and birthdays, that we may live free. Some never see action, just boredom and strain, tours of duty, bland and bane. Some see violence and death, suffer wounds and pain, lost eyes and limbs, home they came, broken and lame. Others not so fortunate, the ultimate sacrifice made, brought home in a casket, draped in our nation's colors. This you see. This is the cost of freedom, for all to cherish, for all to remember, for all to see. So never take for granted the freedom today you have that others paid for with all their tomorrows at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, freedom is not just given. Here in the United States, we believe that every person on this earth is born with inalienable rights. Sadly, around the world, people's rights are threatened every day. They're being threatened here in the U.S. But we have generation upon generation upon generation that have stood forth and said, "This I will defend." That have stood forth and said, "If not me, then who will defend?" Don't take the liberties and the freedoms you have for granted. Don't take it for granted that you can get in your car and go to a store and shop. There's places in the world that if you're a certain race, creed, or religion, you can't go shop where everybody else in that particular country or region goes. Certain places still fall under a caste system, if you will. And I could go on with the laundry list of oppressions to freedom. You take, for instance, a country like Cuba. You step into Cuba right now, you'll step back into what the 50s looked like in a lot of places and in a lot of ways. Now, yeah, there's some tourist attractions on the island of Cuba that are very modern, but they are secluded and they are restricted to foreign visitors only. In other words, the local people, the natives of Cuba, do not get to enjoy that. They live under a state-run regime. And if you ever get a chance to go there and visit, you'll see what I mean. Communism is not all that it's cracked up to be, people. So, Neither is socialism. To me, the two blend together. But I wanted to share that with you this morning just to remind you of the high cost of the freedoms that we enjoy. They are not free. Somebody has bought and paid for them with their blood, their sweat, their tears. Those that have given their lives, those that have come home broken and beaten, have lost limb, have lost eye, have lost hearing. Then there's some that come home and don't bear any physical scars, but they bear the emotional scars that they may never show, at least to me or you. Or they may manifest themselves later down in life. Okay? So we need to remember those men and women that put it all on the line each and every day, that you and I can get up, go to our kitchen and put on our pot of Black Rifle coffee, sit down and enjoy the news, read our newspapers or whatever periodical you choose to read in the morning, have a whatever kind of breakfast if you want, okay? Somebody's, this very moment, standing between those who would do us harm, okay? These people are placing themselves between us and those that would do us harm this very moment, both overseas and here at home. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm talking about our law enforcement, our first responders. They are standing ready at a moment's notice to come and serve and protect. And then again, there's our men and women overseas right now in uniform, saying today, not on my watch, not today, not while I'm on duty. And not only are they protecting and defending our liberties and freedoms, but those for other nations around the world that are still oppressed. So keep that in mind this day as you start your week, that somewhere around the world, somebody's got a loved one that's in harm's way. And with that being said, folks, that's really all the time I got this morning. I need to get ready to make my drive to school. School's cool. Don't know what we'll talk about tomorrow, but we'll see what the news brings and what becomes hot. But other than that, folks, just take some time to look at the charities I got down in my description link below. TunnelsToTowers.org, providing mortgage-free homes for loved ones that have lost a service member or a law enforcement or first responder in line of duty. Valor for Veterans, provide immediate needs for veterans. And then Pin Up for Veterans. They do a lot of great things for our veteran community. They go to the hospitals and nursing homes, visit with the veterans. They've got a phenomenal calendar. I can't speak enough about their calendar. All the models in the calendar are veterans themselves, but it's done in a very elegant and classy 1940s era type style. It's just phenomenal. Can't speak highly enough of it and what they do in their efforts. Reach down, dig in your pocket, give what you can and help them out, folks. 3 vendors I'd like to mention. Money Quick Pawn on Rayford Road in the Fayetteville area. It's right beside the Tractor Supply on Rayford Road. That's where I go to here for all my firearms needs and questions. Ask for Ethan. Great guy, knows his stuff. Robert's Custom Woodworking. If you'll notice in the pictures on my opening credits, normally on my videos, there's a picture of my plaque. It says NCO Corps, and it's got the rank stacked up on the spine. That was made by Robert's Custom Woodworks. Great guy, personal friend. And finally, Unsung Patriot. He's got a great whole t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, bracelets, patches, pins, you name it. Carries it. Help him out. 3-time combat veteran. Just trying to make his way in this world. Help him out. With all that being said, folks, God bless. Take care. Accept Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior, if you will. And until tomorrow, God bless. Take care. Remember our men and women in uniform and their families each and every day. This is Old Soldier out, and this is Old Soldier approved.